Hello everyone, welcome back to Chirpbox. Well, today I am going to talk about how empowered women will empower women. Okay, so why did I choose this topic? Well, a few weeks ago, I came across this movie called Kartini on Netflix, and I am so glad that this movie turns out to be such an inspirational movie, especially for women. So this movie tells the story of Radin Aceng Kartini's struggle in the early 1900s, where Indonesia was still a colony of the Netherlands. So back then, only the noble and royal family were able to get an education, and unfortunately women were not allowed to get higher education even for the nobility. So back then, women only had one purpose, which is to be a bride for a man. So Kartini grew up to fight this unfair system, and she fought for equality for women, and most importantly, she fought for the right for everyone to get an education, regardless of their social status and gender. So this movie portrays an emotional journey of Kartini where she had to defy her own family and her own culture as well, and she had to fight to change in rules and traditions that were considered as sacred in Java. But surely enough, the narrative of this story is based in the 19th century. But if we were to reflect on the present time, would our society really let go the act of oppressing women? Well, in fact, we still need more women like Kartini in this 20th century and many more years to come. Well, in this modern age, we know that women are not locked up in their rooms after getting their first period like Kartini, but women are still locked up in terms of our place in the society. Just because women are capable of working and get a proper education, it does not mean that women are no longer subjected to oppression. So, like Kartini, women all around the world are continuously struggling to achieve their aspirations and dreams in negotiation with the demands of ideal femininity. In some societies, women are still discriminated against for their gender. Well, in fact, there are men out there who still look down on women. So, in my opinion, empowering women is essential to the health and social development of families, communities, and countries. I think women will be able to reach their full potential if they are living in a safe community and have a chance to live a fulfilling and productive life. So, I guess a key part of women empowerment is through education. But according to the American Association of University Women, women make up only 28% of a workforce in science, technology, and engineering and math, or as known as STEM. And men vastly outnumber women majoring in most STEM fields in college. So we can see that the gender gaps are particularly high in some of the fastest growing and highest paid jobs of the future, like computer science and engineering. So having said that, by giving women equal opportunities to pursue and thrive in STEM careers helps to narrow down the gender pay gap, enhance women's economic security, and ensure a diverse and talented STEM workforce, and prevent biases in this field and the products and services that they produce. And to conclude our session for today, I can say that I am thankful that I was born in a family that gave me a full freedom to pursue my studies, and I have my own say in making my life decisions. But I know that it was really hard for some women to stand up for themselves, but I believe that we as a woman should be able to utilize this freedom that our ancestors have not had any chance to experience. So with the lingering scent of oppression left in our modern society, maybe it's time for us to stand and fight for our rights, like Radin Kartini. And I believe that we all can do this. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in. This podcast is brought to you by ViTrox Academy, where real learning happens. Thank you.